Hey Jeff, this is a quick demo video for you for this etched vestige that I did for you. Hopefully, you know, you wanted a Victorian steampunk kind of vibe to this, and hoping that I knocked that out for you. So we went mostly Victorian up here, right, with the leaves and the flowers and stuff, and then kind of started to go steampunky a little bit here with different kind of valves and pipes coming through, and knobs, gears, so forth like that. Here's your button, and then went just full gears down here for the handle, which I thought was pretty cool. And then tried to wrap it back up with Victorian, like a Victorian, you know, design right here for the pommel cap, and that's a continuous design all the way through. So that's what we did on the outside. This is a neopixel like we talked about, so you got your pixel pins in here. You have a CFX board. I'm going to unscrew this for you. We'll talk about the threads one more time like I talked to you about earlier. But for right now, you got your CFX board right here, and you have access to your SD card. This is a removable battery system, so I'll be providing you with the battery right here. The spring side is your negative, and then positive goes towards the speaker. So very important that you never put this battery in backwards, because you'll fry the board. And then I also always shamelessly put my name on my own chassis. And then 28mm bass speaker right here. So we're going to toss the battery in here. Remember, negative side for the spring, right?
I pushed you in the desert because I needed to see you. I needed you to see who you are.
So you can see the thread count right here, right? Like we were talking about earlier. I'm gonna put this on and keep threading it on. I had a lot of problem with the machining of these threads. So I got it pretty tight about right here. You'll feel it tighten up, and that's where we're at. You can go a little tighter if you want to with your hand, but just realize that, you know, the tighter you press on, the more it's gonna take to get it off. But there's where we are right here. I'm gonna put I've got a little test blade right here I'm gonna put in and show you that everything works. So what you got right here is you've got a couple set screws going on right here. This one right here you should never touch. This one holds your chassis in place. It's directly opposite of your switch, so you don't need to touch that one. This guy right here holds your pixel pin PCBs in place, that black holder in there, so you'll never want to touch that guy. And then lastly, you got this one up here. That is your blade retention screw. So that's the one, obviously, you're going to want to back up out of the out of the blade socket before you put your blade in. I can find the right Allen key. There we go. And then put your blade in. Should be a nice tight fit for you. When I etched this saber, I blocked off the blade socket, so nothing came out of that blade socket. It's brand new like it was before I etched it. So because of that, it is going to be a tight fit. We'll shove that in there, make sure it's making contact with the pins. Tighten down your blade retention. A smooth swing. Flash on flash. You got good shine through both of the window sides. You can tap your button here for blade lockup. Now if you hold down the button and tap the blade at the same time, you get blade lockup. And then just do a little bit of a long press on here to turn it off. Back on. And to change blade effects, what you'll want to do, you see how it's kind of strobing right now. You want to hold down this button and twist your wrist, but then keep the button held down. You'll hear spectrum, but keep holding it. When you hear blade profiles let go, now you can actually twist the hilt and cycle through the different blade effects. For the sake of this video right here though, I'm going to go with a solid blade color. So when you find one you like, just tap the button. Just like that. And then when you turn it off and back on, it will remember that blade effect. To change color, hold the button down and twist your wrist, but then let go. Just like that. Now we can twist the hilt again and cycle through different blade colors. Whatever you want. I'm gonna land on a red, so when I find something that I like, I'm just gonna tap the button. Turn it off. So now you know we just went through picking a solid blade effect and red. So now when you turn it back on, you've got exactly what you picked there. And that is it. That's your saber. That's the inside, the outside, and everything's working properly. Hope it came out how you wanted. Thanks.